Right, we're back. Well, that was good, wasn't it? What the bloody hell was that all about? Hello, everybody. Welcome back again. Let's wait for a few more people to get in here, then I'll skip back to the questions again. I don't know what on earth that bollocks was all about. There's always something going wrong with the live chats. Is everything okay now? Can you see me? I haven't frozen this end. Right, I'm just going to flip through some of these questions because there's so many questions. So many questions on here. Right, okay. Saw Infinity War yesterday with my uncle and two cousins and me. My uncle and one of my cousins thought it was fantastic. But my other cousin said she thought it could have been better. No, it couldn't. I should watch DVD Reviews Studios. Okay. What's your opinion on the state of digital copies in this country? I don't really follow them. I don't really. I mean, I give them away. I don't really use them. But Disney don't give digital codes, do they? Yeah, people love to spoil Infinity War. No doubt that's why people left. I don't care. I mean, it would have been nice to have them in the room, but if their intention was to spoil, no. Wait for the other chat. You went to your Poundland, James, and it was just Spider-Man 2 after Spider-Man 2 after Spider-Man 2. Black Panther, Infinity War, Venom, Ant-Man. Yeah, they are having a really good year. Can't wait for my May the 14th with the release of The Greatest Showman. I'm not big on musicals either, but I do like Grease though. Would I rather be eaten by Jaws or T-Rex from Jurassic Park or Jurassic World? Uh, that's a weird question. Probably Jaws because I might find me number plate while I'm in there. Now that's what 10 years of work would do, not just slapping a few movies together and calling it a universe. Haven't seen Kubo in the Two Strings. He's seen Avengers twice, Mark. First time normal, then 4DX. Justin, never seen Tom Baker as the evil sorcerer in Golden Voyage of Sinbad. Nah. Or Casablanca. And you say I'm naughty for not seeing the original Jumanji. Yeah. Oh, you went, Mr. Majestic 95 went to see Infinity War last night. I hated it. Laugh out loud. It was all over the place and the ending was stupid. Wow. Blue Bear, do you know if there will be a Last Jedi Blue Fans edition? Yeah, it is coming. There is going to be one. Right, I'm now getting to the comments about it being frozen, so I'm going to switch on my phone in a minute. Yeah, frozen, 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 frozen. Right, let me just dump that. And we shall go to the second live stream, which I'm calling number 2. There we go, and we're back with a chat. Right, okie doke. Hey everybody, yeah, we're back. Oh, dear me. Zach, did Infinity War live up to your expectations? He exceeded my expectations. Absolutely exceeded them. I thought it was a monumental movie. I think a lot of people saying that they've got mixed feelings about it. I think it's probably a case of it's not been digested. It's still going around, and people are still thinking about it. Have you done the steelbooks yet? Which steelbooks? Right. Yeah. Would you rather be eaten by Jaws or T-Rex? Yeah, definitely Jaws. Have you ever imported from the US? Yes, I have. I want to import the Black Panther steelbook, and I don't know much on what to do. What are you like? Best Buy, that kind of thing. I mean, the steelbook that we're getting, Zavi, I think is exactly the same as the Best Buy one. So I think it's only going to be the Blue Fans one that's going to be different. Man down. I and Mordecai. Yeah, that's all they ever seem to have recently in my Poundland as well. Yes, I did enjoy Infinity War. You really disliked it. It was all over the place, and the ending. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm sorry you didn't like it. I mean, it's not for everybody, is it? Just like the same with Last Jedi. Not everybody liked that. Go on the high def ninja group buys. Yeah, either that or Blu-ray.com because they have some group buys going as well. If I was a superhero or villain, who would I be? Who could I be as a superhero or a villain? I'd still like to be Superman, really. If not, then maybe the Joker, because I'd like to blow shit up and cause havoc. God, I hope the FBI ain't listening. What's your favourite Hunger Games film? I think the first one, because it set the whole story up. And the whole thing is like, what the fuck? What are we supposed to be doing? Didn't know about they have to like kill each other and hunt, get food and all that kind of shit. I think the first one. Wow. Nice Samsung 40-inch smart 4K Ultra HD HDR LED TV. Cool, blimey, I said that well, didn't I? It's coming tomorrow. Oh, good luck with that. That sounds good. Didn't realise my first comment would be there. Yeah. What do you think about the lack of effort being put into disc art on Blu-rays and DVDs? I got a lady in a van on DVD and it looks like a copy from a car boot sale. Nasty. Well, I don't like it with the Disney ones when they just have like silver for DVDs and Blu-ray and blue for Blu-ray. I think that's a bit lazy. Do you know South Park, the bigger, longer and uncut is on Blu-ray, but only in America? No, I didn't know that. Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. You're a cocksucking ass licking Uncle Fucker. Oh, I love that film. Me and Lulu went to see that film. We pissed ourselves. Zavi sold out both 3D and the 4K Black Panther. Yeah, I'm sure they'll get them back in again, though, closer to release time. You know, when people's credit cards fail. Someone fell asleep during your screening of a Hitchcock film. That's not good, is it? Favourite top 5 TV shows? Well, number 1 is Lost. Number 2 is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Number 3, I would say probably 24. Number 4, Babylon 5. No. Maybe Star Trek The Next Generation first. That's tricky. But that's 5 of my favourite shows. After watching your videos, I've come to the conclusion that you're a really cool guy. Thank you very much, Deadpool. Are you going to do another UV giveaway video? Yeah, video giveaways. I'm going to do some giveaways on here for the UVs, but I will be doing another one when I get some more because I've only got 2 left because I gave the other ones away. I would be Cole Pilkington's bullshit man as a super. That's bullshit. I do love Cole Pilkington. He's so funny. Where's he gone though? I loved it when he went on his travels, and he took Warwick Davis with him, didn't he? Best Buy don't ship out of the country, so you would rather have to find it on a group buy or know somebody in the States that help you. Wow, I know a chap that sends me steelbooks. If I need one, that's where I got the Last Jedi one. So he could hook me up with the Best Buy one. So if you want to drop me a line, I'll see if I can get him to get you one. I want to upgrade to 4K, but I'm a broke person. When it involves 4K and Blu-rays, we're all broke in the end, aren't we? Just ordered my Samsung 4K player. My bank looks so empty. I know. Still, could be worse. You could be spending it on far worse things. What is your favourite Marvel film? That is definitely Infinity War. Definitely Infinity War. I wish I could meet with Tom Holland. Yeah, he's a cool guy, isn't he? I didn't realise that he actually was what's his name, the dancer. Do you remember the dancer, the little kid that did the dancer? Oh, and he played him on stage, on the stage show. Billy Elliot. He actually played the role of Billy Elliot for the live stage. I didn't know that. What superhero would you like to see in the movie that's not been in one? Don't know. Well, I would have said Captain Marvel, but that's a no, isn't it? Because we're getting it. Favourite book? My favourite book is when Cartman gets caught by Cole's mother after he sings that song. I've got one Doctor Who steelbook, series 5, the one with the crack down the centre of it. But I've got season 10, I think, on Blu-ray, no DVD, signed by Peter Capaldi. I think it's either season 9 or season 10. Yeah, Doctor Who would be in there. I don't know if it would be in my top 5 because there's way too many TV shows that I watch, so there'd be so much stuff above it. Yeah, definitely be in my top 10 though. Would you rather go on an adventure with Indiana Jones or Peter Pan? Indiana Jones, definitely, hands down. Bit more dangerous, but fantastic. He's doing a sitcom called Sick of It, where he goes to his life as if he's never met Ricky Gervais and what would have happened. It's going to be on Sky One this year at some. Oh, that's great! Oh, brilliant! I'm glad he's coming back because I just suddenly remembered Derek. He was the handyman in Derek, wasn't he? Derek. If anybody hasn't seen Derek, it's Ricky Gervais's show about this kind of like slow. Not, I can't say mentally disabled or anything like that, but very slow person that lives in or visits an old people's home, and Cole Pilkington's character is actually like the handyman. It's a brilliant show. It's like, we had The Office, and then we had Extras, and then we had Derek, and Derek is a fucking fantastic show. If anybody hasn't seen Derek, watch Derek. Have I bought Infinity War Blu-ray? Not yet. I've pre-ordered it. Have you seen anything starring Kiefer Sutherland apart from 24? Young Guns. Also, without any spoilers, what are your opinions on Designated Survivor? I'm a bit behind on Designated Survivor. I haven't finished Series 1 yet, so I can't talk really much about what's happening in Series 2. Zombie. No, I didn't like that. I watched about 40 minutes and I turned it off. I thought it was a bit boring. But that's just me. Do you still buy DVDs? Only if I have to. Tara. Do you think you'll ever grow tired of the Marvel DC superhero franchises? I'll grow tired of the DC ones unless they pick themselves up. I'm not a fan and hate the way they get so much hype at the expense of regular movies. It's just another series, isn't it? You get comedies that sometimes get praised. You get sci-fi movies, space movies, and this is the super. We're in the age. This last 10 years is the age of the superhero movie. It will eventually peter out, and maybe they'll come to an end, and we'll move on to something else. But this is the superhero phase. Billy Elliot, yeah, that's right. Have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine? No, haven't seen that. I wish I could meet with Chris Evans. What, the ginger one? He is one of my favourite actors. When he is angry, he looks cool. Who is your favourite actress in Marvel? I know which one you mean. Not the Radio 2 Chris Evans. My favourite actress in the Marvel movies. Oh, I think it's Scarlett Johansson. And I think they've agreed now that we're getting a Black Widow movie, aren't we? Which will be awesome. I thought Cole Pilkington was great in Derek. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. He was brilliant. DeLorean or TARDIS? DeLorean. I know I'm a Doctor Who fan, but DeLorean all the way. Who do you think is a better director, Damien Chazelle or Edgar Wright? Who's Damien Chazelle? Sorry about that, but who's Damien Chazelle? Edgar Wright's good. Yes, I'm looking forward to Glass as well. I think it's going to be really good. Have you ever watched Professor Marston and the Wonder Woman? No. Hello, Blu-ray Matt. Which world would you prefer? The Land of Oz or Middle-earth? Middle-earth, you'll be forever in danger, wouldn't you? I'd say the Land of Oz because it's just nice and colourful and will look good in HDR. I have just too much revision to do to make videos. Yeah, school and all that kind of shit. Where do you live? I'm in the UK. Yesterday I bought the Inception Lenticular in CEX for £2. That's pretty good. That's an awesome price. I've been in CEX lately, my local one in Dover, but don't seem to have much worth picking up. There got shitloads of DVDs in there though. I would chuck Clyde Bennett in there from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on US TV show, but she is great. Chloe Bennett, isn't it? It's not Clyde Bennett, is it? Good night, Liana. Damien Chazelle made La La Land and Whiplash, 2 films I haven't seen. Robert Morris, can I have a shout out, Paulie? There you go. You all right, Robert? Welcome to the chat. Do you have I don't have a console anymore. No, I gave my PS4 to my niece because she was off to university. Would you be in the Planes with Snakes and Samuel L. Jackson, or on the Titanic with Leonardo DiCaprio? That's a tricky one because you're going to die whichever one you're in, aren't you? You're either going to get bitten to death, or you're going to sink. I would say Planes with Snakes, but I don't think I could put up with listening to Leonardo DiCaprio whining all evening. Have you seen the TV shows Once Upon a Time? Not Merlin, haven't seen that, but Once Upon a Time I really enjoy. But the same with a lot of my TV shows. I'm so behind on them. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm speaking to my phone. It puts wrong words in. Yeah, that's a bit like the old autocorrect when I'm texting. Pisses me off. Howdy, Will Wilson. Which is your favourite movie of all time? It's Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. You should La La Land especially amaze me. Yeah, because I'm not big on musicals. I like Grease, but I'm not into the big Singing in the Rain, 50s, 60s musicals. I don't do that. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I think La La Land is one of the new modern ones that kind of surprised a lot of people. So, I mean, I might pick it up now that it's cheap, or even if it's on Sky TV, I'll watch it. You right, Casher One? How you doing? I went to get the Jaws Blu-ray Steelbook after my CEX shift for £4, but when I picked up the bottom, it was bent, like the first copy of the Kingsman Steelbook. I went, nah, no thanks. That's the thing about CEX. It's all right them selling Blu-rays, but if they get any Steelbooks in, you've got hardly any chance of getting a good copy one. This question's really important. Was there enough space for Leo and Kate? Way enough space. If you're talking about the bit of wood that was floating, that bit of wood was huge. It's like a door. She was just fucking greedy. Blu-ray Mac. Got any spare steels? I've got 3 steelbook giveaways tonight, which we'll be doing very soon. Not big on musicals either. Hello, Ed. Edward Shaw is in the room. How are you doing? Who magic staff would you want to play with? Saruman the Whites or Gandalf the Greys? Oh, whose magic staff would you want to play with? It's got to be Gandalf in there. You please sing a rap song? No, I don't think so. La La Land is on Netflix. What, in the UK? Oh, maybe I'll watch it upstairs then. How is Weight Watchers going? It's an iPhone, so it's doing pretty good. I've been on it a week, not having any problems. Eating my food, watching me calorie. No, I'm not calorie counting. I'm point counting on Weight Watchers, so it's doing pretty good. I've only gone over maybe once with about 2 points over. I'm having 61 points based on weight, age, height, all that kind of shit. So that's 61 points a day. Did you secure a copy of Thor Ragnarok Blue Fans Double Lenti? As if. Was you there for the bloodbath as well? Opening weekend of Infinity War is only 28 million behind the total global gross takings for Justice League already. Yeah. I bet DC, after they saw Infinity War, looked and thought, oh shit, what the fuck are we going to do now? I don't think, to be perfectly honest, I really don't think that many people are excited for even Aquaman now. What do you think about Alden Ehrenreich's confirming he signed on for 3 solo movies? I think it's going to be good. They must know that he's going to do a good job. I'm not sure. Is it 3 solo movies or is it 3 movies with the solo character? Because I did hear that they were maybe going to do a Boba Fett movie, so maybe he signed on to play the character 3 times. I'm going to start collecting steelbooks now I have a job. You ain't going to have any money, mate. All your money's going to go on steelbooks. Do you like India? Yeah, I've never been there, but from what I've seen in movies, I like India. Hola, Peter Khan. Oh, sorry, I've got to do this. Khan! So I had to get that out of my system. The most important question is, now we've had a solo film, when do we get a Chewbacca film? The dialogue on that is going to be shit, isn't it? Oh, no, I can't do Chewie. Don't even ask me to do Chewie. But there's going to be crap dialogue on that. Have you seen Murder on the Orient Express with Kenneth Branagh? And if so, do you prefer that version or the TV show with David Suchet? I've got the 4K, but I haven't seen it yet. But I'm hoping to see it very soon. Did you ever send that Strange? Oh yeah, the little cardboard cutout. Yeah, it's actually, I've got it all packaged up It's all ready to go, so I shall be whipping it over. I need to print your address. I think you gave me your address on the messages. If not, then I'll need to get it. But it's all packaged up. It took me a little while to package up because I didn't want it to get dented or anything, or I didn't want it to get bent, by the dumbass postman, or some of them anyway. But yeah, it's going to be going. Do you like horror films? Some. Oh, there was a funny story I read the other day. Yeah, I think it was even in Australia or New Zealand. It was a children's film. They were settling down to watch. I can't remember what it. Oh, it's Peter Rabbit. And all the little kids were there, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, and they put a trailer for Hereditary on. I saw that trailer, and without seeing the film, it scared the shit out of me. It's got Toni Collette in it. If you haven't seen the trailer, watch the trailer for Hereditary. That is something. It is a film that I'm probably gonna attempt to go and see when it opens at the cinema. But my God, that must have scared the shit out of the little kids. Poor little buggers. What's your favourite animated Disney movie? If it's... Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day. If it's the regular animated, the 2D, then it's probably The Lion King. But if we're talking like Disney, Pixar, CGI, then it's Toy Story. Don't play mobile games that often. Don't get a chance to, really. Not when I'm doing all my Blu-rays and my YouTube videos. What would you want to do with Gandalf the White's magic staff? Oh, don't know, really. What would you want to do with it? The best MCU movie, yeah, Infinity War. Spoiler alert, Gwen Stacy dies in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Do you know where to get a region-free 3D Blu-ray player for under 50 quid? Maybe Amazon. I don't know, Amazon or eBay. I don't think you can pick one up for places like Tesco's or anything like that. I think they're still stocking DVD players, aren't they? Is there any film that you would like a 4K release of that hasn't already? I would like The Last Samurai. 4K. I would actually want the rest of the Star Wars films in 4K. Episodes 1 to 6. Don't watch Bollywood movies because they're musicals, aren't they? Bollywood movies. Most Bollywood movies, I think, are musicals. And as I said, I'm not really big into musicals. Whose lightsaber would you want to swing about? Darth Vader or Yoda? Darth Vader, red. Definitely red. I think Yoda's will have such a little tiny handle on it. I'll probably the handle slip off and I'll chop my hand off. Don't blame them how you can call a universe when you have two different people playing the Flash in the same universe. Yeah, I was a bit bummed when they actually recast the Flash in Justice League. I would have been perfectly happy with the chap from the TV series. I love the TV series. An Ewok film, and there's an idea. What happened after the events of Return of the Jedi? How did the Ewoks get their lives back together? Are you getting any Han Solo pops? I hope to. I haven't seen any. I know they're all online and everything, but I want to go into like Smith's Toys or something, or Disney Store, and just pick a couple up. Jar was a Star Wars story. Gonk Droid, a Star Wars story. Moisture Farmers, a Star Wars story. What would you prefer, a Star Wars anthology film on Yoda or Qui-Gon Jinn? Oh, I think Yoda. I know we've seen a lot of Oh, I don't know. I mean, we've seen a lot of Yoda over the years with the prequels. No, actually, maybe Qui-Gon Jinn. Because, you know, we only saw him in the prequels. And, you know, well, episode 1, and that was it. I'd like to see where he came from, what he did, how he got trained and all that. To be perfectly honest, I want a Darth Maul movie. I'd rather have a Darth Maul movie. Tusken Raider, a Star Wars story. These just roll off the tongue. Yeah, anything to do with Star Wars, followed by the words a Star Wars story. Apart from Infinity War, what's the best movie you've seen in the cinema recently? A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place was freaking awesome. That is a brilliant film. And they've just confirmed a sequel for it, haven't they? That was a brilliant film. That was one of the best films I've seen this year. When people send you mail, do you sometimes send them something back if they gave you their address? Well, I don't really get a lot in the mail. I put my little mail address down there, but I've only had maybe 2 things. I think 2 things, so I don't get much fan mail. Somebody mentioned, can you do a signed photo? I'm not Hollywood though, am I? I could do. I could have some photos done, or maybe my picture, Big Pauly with the porg and holding the Blu-rays, and have a nice photo glossy picture of that, and then just sign it. Is the weekly hunt on tomorrow? Yeah, I will be doing a Blu-ray hunt, but as I say, it's going to be a short one. Shiv it up, Gundaf, the White's ring. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would like to do that. The HMV Steelbook for War for the Planet of the Apes is now $14.99. Or is it? I think it's sold out. $14.99 was a good price. I think probably the reason they're left with more stock, was because it didn't have a spine title. No, I haven't seen Despicable Me 3 with Claire yet. We were gonna get one fitted in. It was either going to be that or Paddington 2, and was going to get that fitted in recently. But unfortunately, we weren't able to. Have you ever seen The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel 1 and 2? They are brilliant with Judi Dench. I haven't got round to seeing them. I think there's something that my mum might like to see. Grant Gustin, that's him. The Flash. I've got nothing. Excuse me while I sort of like munch on my caramel bar. I've got nothing against the chap that plays him in Justice League, because he's in Fantastic Beasts, and I really liked him in that. But I think it would have been good with Grant Gustin. I can't get into Star Wars. I've tried 3 times. I feel sad because I can't get into it, and I don't know why. Not grabbing you. Can you show us your box set shelf? Normally I would, but I'm in a completely different room, so I can't flip over. And I've still got a frozen image on my phone. It's frozen on my phone now. Hang on, let me shut that down, because I think I'm looking at the wrong one. Technology, you bastard. That's better. Okay, where were we then? Where were we? Yeah. Jar Jar Bunks Star Wars. Is there anybody that would actually go and see a Jar Jar Binks movie? Yeah, wow. I'd rather go and watch Justice League. Because the new Star Wars movie is shit. And that comes from Peter Khan. Well, I don't agree with you, Peter, but a lot of people do. Porg, a Star Wars story. Ready Player One is a good film. Really good film. Fantastic in 3D. What's your favourite Shania Twain song? I love all of her music. Did you get her a new album? Yeah. It's a good album. I don't think it was up to scratch with the second album. Not Come On. Oh, what's the second album called? The one with whose bed has your boots been under and all that kind of stuff. My favourite Shania Twain song, I think, is do you know what? I can't remember the name of it. Hang on a minute. It's terrible. I could reel them off. From this moment on, but it's the version with Brian White. I want your art logo photo signed. Yeah, maybe that'd be a good idea then. Maybe I'll get some of those printed out and then sign them and we send them off. I mentioned the pic of you with signature. Will your collection ever be complete and can you upload your hunt earlier than normal? Nah. Collection will never be complete. It's tricky to upload the Blu-ray hunt sometimes because like tomorrow I won't get home from work until about 9:15 in the evening. So by the time I've uploaded it, edited it and uploaded it, it's going to be like 10, half 10. On the days when I'm off and I do the longer ones, the half-hour ones, it's possible to then. The only steelbook I have is Inside Out. It's a beautiful, it's a nice steelbook. I like Inside Out. Can you show the movie room, please, or do an updated video to it? Yeah, I'll do an update on it because I have actually added a few extra things in there. Would you be traumatised if you walked into a hobbit hole and saw two hobbits ramping like rabbits? I'll probably just turn around and say, sorry, wrong house. It's not frozen on our end. No, that's okay. I think it's just this. The image on here is frozen on my phone, but it's perfectly all right on the iPad. 50 Shades of Jar Jar. No, 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 no. Don't go there. This August, I would have been collecting Blu-rays for 4 years, and so far I have 48 steelbooks and 46 Blu-rays. Awesome. You're a bit selective. Unlike me, like I used to buy any old shit. So I've got about 500 steelbooks. But only probably about 100 standard Blu-rays. Or maybe 200 now, with all the Poundland ones. Did you see Sick Note with Rupert Grint? Didn't see that. Luke, I would like to see Luke Academy movie. Yeah, I've got a pet. It's called Bobby, the ginger pussycat, which you might see sometimes in my videos. Yes, Paulie has a female ginger cat called Bobby. Deadpool's going to be exiting the stream quite soon. So thank you very much for joining us. I hope you come back again. And stay tuned and watch my other videos because you might get a kick out of them. I thought Inside Out was awful. So depressing and lost the plot 40 minutes in. Really? Oh no, I loved it. Deadpool 2 will take my mind off Infinity War. Yeah, I think so. Yes, I'm hoping to go to the midnight showing of Solo. I really want to. I've got to work out where I am working wise because I do shift work, so I might work that out in a couple of days. Whose body would you rub baby oil into? Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone? Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger, because I could take the top off, tip a bit on his back, and then say, "I'll be back," and then just go. Have you seen Line of Duty? If not, you should check it out on Netflix. Haven't seen that. Bet 350 Blu-rays, lovely. 50 Jar Jars freed. Oh dear me. On one of your videos, can you show your cat on it, or would you not like to show? He's been on it. He's been on a few of the videos. I think he was in the video, or she rather, was in the video of the tour of the movie room. But I'll try and capture her again in the next week or two. Doctor Strange or Darth Maul? I still love Darth Maul. I still think Darth Maul is a great character. Do you know that Series 1 and 2 of Doctor Who are released on Blu-ray Steelbook, and Series 3 is being released on Monday? Yeah. Although really it's not Series 1 and 2 of Doctor Who, is it? It's like Series 35 or 36. You'd pick Doctor Strange any day. What time is the end of the stream? Normally about 8 o'clock. Because we've started a second live chat now, the stream is buggered up my time, so I have to quickly flip the phone off and back on again. So we're 25 past 7. So it'd be about 8 o'clock or a little bit after. Right, okay, I'm going to not stop it, but I'm going to get on to some competitions. So I've got, as I say, I've got 3 steelbooks to give away. So we've got 31 people in here. Right, if anybody wants any digital codes, I'm going to do the digital codes first. This is for the German version of Geostorm. I don't think I've given this away yet. So there's the digital code for Geostorm. So you'll have to pause that and write it down. Oh, they make digital codes so long. And also, because I picked up Star Trek Beyond, again, there's the digital code for Star Trek Beyond, and this is the English release. So there we go. So that's 2 digital codes gone. So let's have a look. Hello, Cannon, sorry, you forgot I was streaming. I'm glad you got to the right stream because we had a bit of a bugger up earlier on. But now you're here and everybody else is here. Right, okay. Should we do some steelbook giveaways? Right, slow down on the questions for a little while, and I'm going to do cold tea. And I'm going to do some steelbook giveaways. So, and these are going to be very easy answers. There's not going to be any lengthy typing. The first person to get in with the correct answer will actually get the steelbook. Right, so the first steelbook, I've got 3 questions. The first steelbook up for grabs, and these are all pre-owned from my personal collection, but they are all Oh, dearie me. I think we've frozen again. There is definitely something going on with these. Yes, I froze again. What the hell? Okie dokie. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okie dokie. Tap it. Audio is okay, but I don't understand why this keeps freezing. Yeah, that face. That is a terrible face. Right, I'm sorry to have to do this to you all again, guys. I'm going to have to shut that bloody stream down and start it again. Right, I'll do it now really quickly. So as soon as you see the link come back up, get back in the room.